Hey there guys, welcome back to a plog where I show off how much money I have of games that I can buy. Anyways, I'm going to start off in a certain order this time because I have quite a bit here, as you can see, trying not to be able to show them. So we're going to start off first with the amount that I have least, which is Nintendo. So for the Wii, I picked up for a pretty cheap price of about $9.99 Sin and Punishment Star Successor. Now, from what I believe, the N64 version of this game, which was the first one, never was brought over here. I believe it was only in Japan only, and then they made Star Successor and they brought it over here. Probably as a way to bring more mature people onto the Wii. Didn't really succeed though, just because it was way too late for that to happen. This game came out in 2010. Or maybe 2009 in Japan. But it's a Treasure game, and if you know anything about Treasure, their games are known to be difficult and hard. I've yet to play it, but I definitely really want to get to it soon and see what it's about. Because I remember seeing footage of this at, I don't think it was E3, but I think I did see a trailer from someone's channel at the time on YouTube. And so I was interested in it, but I never actually got it then. But I have it now, so we're going to see. Great game that came out, that if you have the privilege to play it, then you should definitely buy it. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for Wii U. If you have a Wii U, get this game. There is no reason for you not to get this game if you have a Wii U. You see that lighting effect? Whatever. Anyways, this game is just so good. I can't explain how great this game is. From the atmosphere, to the music, to the difficulty, the platforming. It's just so good. This game is just filled with so much charm. I can't explain how great this game is. If you have a Wii U, you have to get Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. This game is just unbelievable. They retro worked so hard on this. They got David Wise back, original composer of the Donkey Kong Country series. If you had... I can't say it enough. If you have a Wii U, just buy it. Just buy it. Don't even second guess yourself. Just buy it now. It is just so worth it. There's so much content to this game. It is just unbelievable. It is such a great game, and I can't praise it enough in this little segment that I have here. I'm going to show off... I'm going to go forward to current, then past. So current gen, Tomb Raider on PS4. I did have the original one on the 360. I think I said that in the last plog, and I did beat it there, but I wanted a game on the PS4, and I know this game's good, so I got it. And I haven't played... I gotta keep the games back because the lighting is messing this up. This game is good. It's a great game, actually. Probably one of the most successful reboots, right next to Castlevania Lords of Shadow. But it's... I guess if you have already played the one on previous consoles, you don't really need to get it. I got it because I really wanted a game to play on PS4, so I had purchased this because I know it was good, and I wouldn't be disappointed if I just bought a random game on PS4. So, if you have the ability to treat yourself to this, do it, because it's a great game, and I can't wait for Tomb Raider 2, which I know they're going to make. This game sold really well. Not to Square Enix's... expectations, but the thing sold exponentially, so definitely looking out for the sequel of this one. But I gotta give it to this one. Can actually beat it on the PS4. I would like to actually beat it on PS4. Now moving on to PS4. I got PS3. I got 4 games for PS3 recently. That's crazy. I'm gonna start off with a few older ones, and I'm gonna move on to a newer one. Wet, I got. I saw this game all the time on the Xbox Live Marketplace, and I never ever bought it. I never ever bought it at that time. I never bought it recently until just very recently. Actually, I haven't even played it yet until recent that I bought this. But I definitely want to get to this and see what attracted my eye about this pretty woman here on the screen. That's probably why I was so attracted to this years ago when I first saw it on Xbox Live Marketplace. But now I have it in my hand, much like Sin and Punishment. So definitely gonna have to try this one too. And see what the hype is about. Wet. Well, I don't think there was any hype, but I'm gonna see if there's any hype for me. And then I got Hyperdimension Neptunia. This game is pretty fun. It's not a fast-paced RPG. It's actually pretty slow. Thank God you can skip the battle animations, because if you couldn't skip them, this game would be absolutely dreadful. But there are definite things they need to work on. That's why they made a Vita remake. But I really wanted to play the original one. On the PS3, so I got it, and it's not bad. I haven't gone back to it, just because I've been playing a bunch of other things, but when things start to cool down over the months, because the only new games that I'm probably getting that I know that are coming out are Kirby, which won't take long to beat, and Final Fantasy X, which I know I won't beat anytime soon. So I'll probably have time to play this, Final Fantasy X, and all these other old games, or not old games, but all these newer games that I purchased. Now for games that actually did come out recently. Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13. I'm sure you guys already know that I love the 13 series. I love the first one. 13-2, it was pretty good. I mean, I still prefer the original 13, but 13-2 was pretty good. This one I'm a bit impartial about. I have played it, and I haven't really gotten back to it lately because, one, I've been playing other things, and two, it's just the story. It's like everything is just, it doesn't feel as important as it did in the previous game entries of itself. So I mean, I'll probably end up returning to it, but and beating it, because I do plan to beat this one. It's just I probably won't be returning to it horribly soon. Or I shouldn't say that, because I probably will return to it soon, just not as soon as soon would think. And then okay, Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. This game, I actually did just play it very recently, actually last night according to this recording, which is March 5th. We'll see if this actually gets uploaded on March 5th. But I played this last night, which would be March 4th, and this game is still pretty good. It's great. I love the first Lords of Shadow. Mirror of Fate, I enjoyed, never beat, but it was pretty decent. This one, though, it's getting to me. It's so good. I'm enjoying it a lot. I got disappointed last night because I got to a boss fight and then all of a sudden my game froze, and I was like, well, I guess it's time for me to go to bed. So I did. But I probably am going to return to this one today or tomorrow and definitely play more of this, because this game has a lot of story to it that is still wrapped in mystery, unlike this one. If this one had done story in a mystery form, much like this, that would have been great, but this one is just trying not to be... it's trying to be subtle, and it's really not. This one, though, is really good in its subtlety of hiding secrets and little story bits that you get over bits and times, because he's going between past and present, which is really cool. He's like going into his own mind. This game is really good, too. If you have a PS3... I would still recommend buying this one too. And you don't necessarily have to buy Lords of Shadow, the first one, because they do a recap right near the beginning of the game. But I would still recommend getting Lords of Shadow 1, but if you'd rather just get Lords of Shadow 2, then go for it, because it's a great hack and slash, much like its first predecessor. And if in general you like hack and slashes, get it. I would just say, if you like hack and slashes, give Castlevania Lords of Shadow... Lords of Shadow and Lords of Shadow 2 a try. But, It's still good. All these games are really actually pretty good, minus the ones I haven't played, because I can't say anything about a game I haven't played yet. But I would still recommend a few of these. But if you guys have any games that you got recently, tell me in the comments. If you got any of these games, let me put them. Oh, some of them. There we go. If you got any of these games, I would definitely if you just tell me what you think about them in the comments. If you've had them for a while, if you're getting the plan to get them, if you're getting them recently, just tell me, and then I'll comment back and I will have a nice discussion with you about games. Okay, I will see you guys in the next episode. See you guys then.